So, Kerry, I want to switch gears for a second and have you switch hats for a second. Would you change your hat for a minute?
I'm not wearing a hat, Kim. What do I do?
Oh, well, okay, we'll pretend. Can
Okay.
you can you take off your host hat and put on your roving reporter hat because you are a rock star podcaster, you are a brilliant entrepreneur, and you are a financial designer. And let me just tell you, anyone who is in entrepreneur land who does not stress over money or does not, they probably know Kerry. That's what I'm going to say. That's probably why they don't stress about it because you bring so much simple to the finances of business. And that's not necessarily a simple thing, Kerry. So I want you to coming in hot. I want you to come in and take some of this hard stuff away.
Well, Kim, I would love to. And thank you. Thank you to the team and thank you to everyone tuning in because I feel like the little finance corner of this amazing show is a really good opportunity for us to face a little bit of reality. And the reality is that the finances exist in your business and you can push it aside, you can put it off for a while, but it kind of catches up with you, at least eventually. So today I want to talk about our bank statements and actually reconciling. I know, look at the face. Look, Kim's face just spoke a million. All the people out there that are tuning in that rolled their eyes and, oh, really? Do we have to? Do we have to talk? Yes, we do. We actually do. And the reason is because I feel like I love a good entrepreneurial myth. And I feel like there's a big one out there about reconciling your bank statement.
Mhm.
The fallacy is, well, I don't have an accounting platform, so therefore I don't need to reconcile my bank statement because a program's not telling me to. How's that, Kim?
Oh, you are bringing the spicy this morning.
It's your fault. You told me to come in hot, so there you go, guys. You want to blame anyone? Blame Princess Kim. But it's true. Think about it, Kim. If you have an accounting platform, you have an obligation in most circumstances to reconcile your bank account.
Mhm.
And a lot of people in small business, in the entrepreneurial space, do not have an accounting platform. And by the way, bravo, because I don't believe it that everyone needs an accounting platform.
Mhm.
But therefore, what slips off the radar is reconciling your bank account. If you're running off spreadsheets or a journal, not a journal, a ledger book or pen and paper, something other than an accounting platform, there's nothing telling you to reconcile your bank account. So therefore, it's easy to get the statement, get the notification that the statement's available online or it turns up in the letterbox and you open the statement and you go, okay, and put that in a pile. However, I want to challenge everyone out there to think about still reconciling their bank statement. And it's not a heavy lift because, again, it sounds disgusting. Oh, reconcile your bank account. Oh my God, really? Do I have to? The answer is no, you don't have to, but I encourage you to. Now, everyone's going to look at their finances a little bit differently. Some people, they're checking their bank account every day. They get up in the morning, they check their bank account. Before they go to bed at night time, they check their bank account, or they might check it at lunchtime. Some people don't check it at all. And we've made a discovery in this community how important it is to be across your bank account and be watching where your beans are going. And for anyone new tuning in, beans equals money because Kerry plays with money and coffee. So coffee beans equals money. But we need to be watching that space and
Mhm.
making sure that the purchases that are coming through our bank accounts are from our authority, that we actually said yes to those purchases, whether it's an online purchase or a card transaction in a store, whatever it might be, and you know when it happened, why it happened, who the money went to, because I believe there's a lot of money kind of slipping away accidentally. Do you agree, Kim?
Oh my goodness, Gary. We have witnessed, well, we have felt it. Let me say that first. We have felt it, but we also have witnessed in this community how much just this small step can change things. You know, being focused on your business so hard and letting some of those things slide really create some havoc. And Kerry, can I ask you a huge question that I feel like is really important for everybody to hear?
Sure.
Will you share the grand total for the week? Because we're going to do our best to bring you, um, you as entrepreneurs listening and needing living proof. We want to share with you some of the things that are going on, and this is one of them. Kerry has helped this community save, and I don't have a drum roll, but can, can you tell us what this community has saved in the last few months?
Yeah, Kim, the grand total at the moment is $58,722 and rising. I have a few people hovering at the moment working on things still to bring more digits my way. That's not the end amount here. This is going to keep going.
And those are only the dollars that we know about. Like,
Yeah.
I also feel like there's a lot of people who haven't shared because they don't feel comfortable, and that's fine. Like, nobody feel obligated to share anything, but I think it's living proof to share that wowie. Like,
Yeah.
it
And Kim, I want to speak to anyone new tuning in and how we came up with that number,
Mhm.
because we've just spoken about reconciling a bank account and now we're talking about saving money. So, this is why I wanted to speak about reconciling a bank account, because that's where we find the savings. If you are watching your transactions on your bank account, you will quickly find things that you forgot about, that
Mm.
you forgot that you're perhaps paying for monthly or annually. Yep. Oh, me too, Kim. Guilt. This is where it came from. I started a spreadsheet called Simple Subscriptions because I wanted to know what I was up to. Where were my beans going? How much was I spending on all the toys and tools that we have in our business? A lot of us are working online and we have these reoccurring payments. Sorry, recurring. I always say it wrong. Recurring payments from subscriptions, from things that we've signed up for that are coming out of our bank account, and they can get out of control. It's really easy these days to press a couple of buttons online, sign up for a trial, put in your credit card details, and next minute, this payment is coming out of your bank on a regular basis
Mm.
and we just lose track. We're busy. We said this before. We've got a million thoughts a day. We've got a million things going on. I would forget too. And I knew things were slipping through the crack in the floor over here. So I wanted to assess that. And trust me, it did not look pretty. It was definitely just a really quick spreadsheet to get some numbers down. And then I had the thought of, oh, hang on a second, other people might be able to save some money. So it got a lovely polish and a big redo in the spreadsheet space. And now I share this for free. I want anyone in business to grab a copy of Simple Subscriptions from my website and punch in the numbers. Find out what those charges are. Find out where you can save money. And if you feel comfortable, share it with me, as in tell me how much you saved. When you get a copy of it, it's a Google Sheet or you can get an Excel version. It's completely your data. I don't have access to it. So you will be making a new copy of your own. However, if you wanted to reach out to me and say that you saved $100 or $200, that's how we got to 58,000. And we want that to continue to rise, because here's an opportunity for everyone to be in control. Use your bank statement, write down all of the things that you're paying for, and start pressing the cancel button if the money no longer needs to be spent.
Well, and Carrie, I'm gonna say this too about simple subscriptions is that's a great place to start. If you're overwhelmed with your finances and you don't know, because I have a lot of subscriptions that are very important to our business. Like we don't want to get rid of them. But we had a lot that we had signed up here and signed up there for things that we tried and it wasn't what we needed. So I just think you are very not only generous in sharing that, but very brilliant in how you put it together. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
So Carrie, after that hard bit of dealing with finances, do you think we should roll over to a little bit of fun with
I,
some
I'm fun.
Oh,
I'm
yes, you are fun. You are fun, Carrie.
just putting it out there, people. It's not all about the boring digits. I'm not your average financial designer, by the way.
You are definitely not the average financial designer. I love that.